Okay, let's see. This is Shadow of the Ninja Reborn. Apparently a remake of a very old Nintendo game. I think it might be. Maybe I tried this game on the original hardware. I don't know. I don't remember this game, to be quite honest. After 34 years in the shadows, prepare to see this legendary action adventure in a new light, looking and playing better than ever before. Blah 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 is a remake of a cult classic. Alright, it looks nice. The price point is around the €20 mark. This is been released as of the making of this video. 29th August 2024. So I've read this one thing about this game, and that is that it has a little bit of a special jumping mechanic, I could say. It has kind of like, it doesn't jump as soon as you press a button, but it has a jump animation. But that's pretty much all I know about this game. Nice, let me adjust the music volume a little bit. Let me crank it a little bit more. So this game pauses when you tab out. Running at 120 frames. That's nice. Let me crank the music, maybe. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, looks cool. Like the starting here it looks very interesting. We probably not gonna be needing press any button. Have the MSI afterburner up, like it's just it's not using my GPU, my RTX 3070 is pretty much idling. It's not using my Ryzen 5600X. It's pretty much 1-2-ish threads. It's not using any really system memory. So let's see if there's any options. Arcade online and options. Display mode. Right, screen mode, window resolution 1440p. Right, oh, I wonder if this works or not. If this gonna be pillar boxed. You know what? It's probably gonna have pillar box, but we're gonna try this one. I'm gonna try this when we get into game. That is badass if it supports 32:9. Does it have support for 2560 by 1080? No. Not by 1440. Alright. Scan line settings. Don't know, might be something to try within the game. I'm not a scan line fan, but it's good that there's some kind of CRT filter. Audio. I like this. It seems to be a little bit of a new trend I've seen. That some games are not boosting the volume to 200%. They're like just cranking it. So this I really like, because now I can boost or I can lower the volume here from within the game. That is really nice to have. And sound and music separate. No master, but hey, you don't have to have a master. If you want to lower the overall audio, you lower both of them the same amount. It's not bad to have a master, but not something I'm personally gonna miss too much. I was gonna check something here. Audio, yeah, okay, good. Controller, this is definitely one of my more important things I recommend people checking out. This is gonna tell you what the game has for type of inputs, that you know what's gonna happen. Let's try to rebind it because it seems to work. No, you cannot rebind it to stick. And you only have, like, you can't press to rebind, but you cycle. Hey, you can rebind a little bit, but this could be better. And why in the love of God can we never get to rebind to, well, never is over-exaggerated, but like, why is the stick clicks so often being neglected? So obviously I'm gonna use the Steam controller, Steam input here, and right stick click is gonna be rebind to the A button because I want to jump on my back button. And my back button on my Gamesir T4K are mapped to the stick click buttons because that's unfortunately a limitation of this controller, and just it's an unfortunate limitation due to X input and stuff like that. But there we go. I love having jump on the back button. It is my go-to. So we are gonna do that. Right button and left button. Switch gear, shadow step, jump, attack, canana. I'm probably gonna remap like one attack or something to another back button also. Two controllers, it's recognizing my Steam controller. Okay, so that's nice. Keyboard. Seems to be the same basic thing here. Doesn't seem like you can rebind the movement, so it seems like the movement might be forced to arrow keys. That's not good. You should be able to remap movement to whatever you want to have. So this is the first little bit of a thumbs down here. Now you might say, people, hey, get a gamepad. I agree, gamepad is really nice, but it's nothing wrong with using keyboard, and in a game like this, I played many games, like Broforce, I played a ton of it on like keyboard, and it has a fast-paced, crazy 2D game. So yeah, let people rebind the movement, and that's the same for the controller, right? Yeah, there's no way to see. It could be D-pad, it could be analog, it could be both that are used for movement. We will see. But that's a good thing to know beforehand here. And again, why I love this is because this tells me that we have a jump, two basic attacks, and some kind of little here. It has a little bit of movement tech, but this doesn't seem like it is insanely advanced or anything like that. More of the action kind of vibe. But it's going to be more input heavy with different mechanics than, let's say, Super Mario World or something like that. It gives me a little bit of a heads up. So I love checking out the controller and maybe remapping, so I start the game with, you know, hopefully what is my favorite controls. Game settings. I really think people should just dive into the menus more here to just see. Use to shadow step. Oh no, that's a sprint thing, I believe. Double tap right to do that. We're gonna not use that right now. So shadow step is a sprint thing. I'm gonna remap that to my left stick click. And now I know that because I've seen the settings here. I'm guessing that. Display Ninja gear above character. Center rankings. No, we don't need that. So shadow step are now going to be fixed here. I believe this. Shadow step is left button. So left button. This is gonna be left button, left bumper. There we go. That should be my sprint kind of thing ability. Go. Gear catalog. What is this? A big bunch of nothing for me because I haven't played. Right, you have a manual. You might be a good thing to read the manual, like in the good old times. That's a nice little thing here. Let's throw back to the 80s, 90s. Because then you didn't have menus that are good, so you had to read a lot of stuff to figure out. So I probably should read this, you know, probably gonna give me some nice little things, but we are going to... we are just gonna go into the game here now. Arcade mode, time attack mode, select blah blah. So speed running pretty much. Single stage speed running. That's nice. Co-op support, 2 controllers, so local co-op. Yeah, I think the normal gonna be good. Guidey. No idea which one to pick. Let's just pick. Why not? Right. So 100... Oh, first. Straight into the action here. Yeah, that's a dash ability. Okay, no idea. I don't think I have any gear. Okay, so first off, I have the MSI Afterburner up, but this is a very lightweight game. 10% of my RTX 3070. Under 2 gigs of VRAM used. Pretty much like 2 to 3 threads being used to 10 to 15% of my RTX my Ryzen 5600X. And around 6 gig of total system memory being utilized, running at 120 frames. So we're gonna turn off Afterburn. We don't need that. It's a lightweight game to run. But I wanted to try this, if you remember, display. I think this is gonna be pillar boxed. Yeah. So. Okay, so you can charge up your attack. We're gonna just change back. It's unfortunate. Maybe we should turn on just a quick look at the scan lines. I'm not gonna use that, but hey. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, yeah, you can see here a bit of the scan lines. Not too bad. It has a little bit of a nice of the... It adds a little bit of CRT fuzziness and stuff like that. Alright, can't go that way. But I prefer the sharper look. And it's nice that you have different settings here. It would be nice if you could see it better in real time. I can see it being applied, but it's very difficult to see with its pixelated, blurry background, unfortunately. If the background was sharp and crisp here, I could more see the effect of these scan line settings without having to go and select one and then going back into the game to see the change. So you have analog stick, but it's a digital movement. So D-pad most likely for me in this game. Okay, a special attack. Did that? Oh, you can climb. Cannot jump up on that one. Oh, oop. Cannot jump up on this one. Can I grapple? No. Okay. If there is a delay for the jump, it's nothing that's bothering me. It seems pretty damn nice, because when you press jump, the character stops. Okay, you have a downwards attack. Oh, and of course I messed that one up. Great music. Alright, so we have different gears. Is that okay, that's a healing pot. That's a throwing stars. We have 10 throwing stars, and that's my basic attack. Okay. This is always gonna be my kind of hook thing. Okay. I cannot combine my dash thing with attack. Okay, so this uses my HP, so I should not be using that attack. And this is 10 throwing stars. Oh, oops. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to... Whoa! That's a bomb. We have one bomb and then we have that. Oh, wow, that is not a good mechanic. So if I press the gear switch, I switch between two gears. But if I want to use more of the different gears, I have to... full HP. I need to hold it down. So this switches between my main gear, this one, and then the one I select. But if I want to have that one, I have to sweep. Okay. Not the best thing. The cycle between, definitely something I could see me enjoying. I also feel that we probably want to do this. Okay. Was it in the game settings? Yeah, we probably don't want this one. That could be quite distracting. Yeah, probably. Alright, boss time. Oops. Ooh. Okay, I can see what they mean with the jumping. Oh my goodness. It's not that I feel that is... I don't... like, the jumping doesn't feel unresponsive or crazy. Or crazy like that, but... It has like... Yeah, the character stops and does the jumps. I can see what you mean, what people mean about the jumping might not feel in the most responsive, because the character does this animation before. Oh. Or... Oh, Jesus. Are you gonna infinite spawn? You're bugging me out. Well... Well, we're gonna die here. It's gonna take some time to get used to it. Wow. That is the most annoying character ever, just. Okay, so that's the background. What the inter... Okay, where am I supposed... Oh... No? Oh, we have to go this way. So this is a boost thing. This is... Big bat. Yeah, I see what people mean with the jump. It really is a special feeling here, trying to get the jumping down. I'm definitely team instant jump. It definitely is something that you're gonna have to really figure out. It's not that it isn't responsive. It is just that you know, you don't jump immediately. Oh my god, these enemies here are the most stupid, annoying thing ever. Okay, you can do that. Pogo thing. So if you don't press the jump button, you just only press up if you wanna do that, but you press down plus jump to do kinda that, and then you have to press jump to drop. So some of the mechanics here are going to take some time to get used to, and especially you can see here when every time I jump, the character kinda stops and does this animation, right? And that is going to take some time to get used to. It's not that the jump is feeling very precise. Whenever I press jump here, it feels like my character immediately starts, you know, doing the animation. But it does free you up. You still have a little bit of control in the air. But yeah, this just tiny little thing, the delay before the jump happens, can be very off-putting. Graphic though is very nice here, and everything else feels pretty good. I do think that this gear system probably could be better. Having to hold down this gear button to select which one I want to use is kind of interesting. I also don't know exactly what everything are in this. Yeah, this gear system is something else. Still don't know what. Yeah, not entirely sure about the dash ability that I have so far. I'm probably playing this very slow and not too crazy here, but I haven't played this original game or anything, so I'm really just trying to get used to it. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. I'm guessing that's gonna be HP later on. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely see that this has a difficulty vibe to it. I definitely think that they could have they could probably have more of the instant jump, and that would probably a lot of people probably would have been very okay be more happy about the game with that, more of an instant jump. Alright, so I'm guessing this is a pit that's gonna kill me if we fall down into it. So that's a power-up that gives me a boost. Alright, I'm getting into it a little bit more here. Oh! Death. Okay, not insta-deaths, but almost. Have so many... almost too many gears. Jesus, okay, this is a tricky one. Okay. Alright, we pressed you gotta be really careful with that. That time the jumping mechanics got me. You gotta be really careful when you're hanging down in one of these. If you press jump, you will drop. And it's very easy to just accidentally do that because you were thinking that holding up plus pressing jump would catapult you upwards, and holding down plus jump would let you go, but no, you know, just pressing jump will let you go. That's definitely many times been the case for just messing with me. Alright, we can just, that's faster, I guess. I'm dead. Okay, so I have a limit. That's the, like, a limited amount of gear, I'm guessing here. Okay, and that happens, that. Alright. I probably would have been happy with less gear stuff and a better, like, having 4 gear slots and kind of, like, hey, let me quick swap them. In one way or another. Alright. Oh, this is a weird feeling jump to make. I don't know what it is, but something just... It's feeling very Yankee here. Holy hell. I don't understand what's going on with this jump here. Why is this so precise? That's weird. That's a super weird jump. Okay, there is Is that... No, that's something else. Are we supposed to go down or... Oh, okay. That's probably a very difficult jump to make there. I probably should not go for the jump down there. The problem is it HP? Alright, I don't know if it is something with the coyote timing or what it is. Jumping... like jumping off ledge. Something when I'm jumping off the ledge is weird. Like, it's like, okay, I made it. This time I didn't make it. Weird. I don't know what it is. Yes, jumping off ledges is really something weird. Damn, the delay in the jump really got me on that one. Have this freaking jump here. Okay, we made it. Yeah, apparently I hit the down and my attack button, so that really got me. It's definitely a difficult game, but the problem is it doesn't really feel that it has to be that difficult there. I definitely is feeling that the jumping there is what's getting me killed the most. I'm trying to get used to that. It feels like it stops my momentum a lot. I don't really like that. Like, you can see that every time I you can probably see that every time, you know, I'm jumping, the screen stops moving, right? I really don't like that. It's like stops my momentum here, and that's really messing with me. And also trying to go for those ledge jumps has many times here just messed me up for some reason that I can't explain. Trying to just time it. Okay, apparently I made it there. Yeah, the ledge thing is really messing me up a lot here. Ledge jumping is not working for me. Oh, okay, so that catapults me back also. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that jump is way too precise for me to make. Boss time, I'm guessing. Okay. Okay. Oops. Oh, come on, jump, you! I meant to do... I wanted to just see what is in this boxes. I wanna love this game, but I might have to stream it for maybe a couple of hours to see if I can get used to this just momentum stopping jump thing, because that jump is really messing with me. Again, it's not that it's a jump delay, it is that it just freezes your character, does a short animation and then jumps, and that is super weird. In a fast-paced game like this, you know, I know that, like, when games like this, they have had that if you attack, you stop moving, right? That's something I've learned to kind of get used to over the years here and there. But I don't think I've played a game that stops you. You stop your momentum when you jump in this kind of way. It's so weird to explain, because I feel I'm doing the inputs and everything, but it's just having to, you have to pretty much like think what is gonna happen half a second ahead of you and make that jump, and that could be considered as some kind of input latency problem and stuff like that. Because if you press a jump when you want to dodge something, it could be very well too late, because you're gonna have to wait for the character to stop, do this animation that starts the jump, then you have control in the air again. A little bit, not super much, but some control. And it's just really weird, and especially again with timing this jump at ledges has so many times just like you messed with me. It's a very weird mechanic. I don't know if I think they should have gone with it, be quite honest. I also don't know when I'm supposed to use this dashing. It doesn't seem like it's working at all for me. That is a long animation. Oh wow, whoa, that is one heck of a... What? I can't even see what's going on here. Alright, so we're gonna beat this boss, that's for sure. But yeah, a lot of the attacks and everything, they have very long animations you need to account for. So, like jumps, you have to pretty much pre-jump to really get used to stuff. A lot of, well, maybe not a lot, but some of the gears things here, they also have quite a big one. Like animation time that takes quite some time to perform, like the firing there. And yeah, it's a lot of things that you have to pretty much think ahead in this game. It's not reacting in the same way, it's more of like perceive what is coming at you, what attack is gonna be happening, what is it, and pretty much be just a half a second to second ahead. It's kind of what I'm feeling here, which is, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I prefer this snappy reacting thing. That's just a personal choice. Oh. Okay. I did one attack too much there, so I didn't have the didn't have the time to dodge, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Almost. So far the checkpoints are good here. I wonder what happens. Return to the title screen. So I'm a little bit curious about the save system. I watched the Digital Foundry mention something about it, but I don't remember. In one option the progress is saved, and in one options the progress was not saved, which is quite unfortunate. Okay. But here you can see I'm trying to more foresee what kind of what kind of action the boss is trying to do, and trying to be a little bit more trying to jump up there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, I see. You have to be It's definitely going better when I'm trying to pre-do actions, pre-jump, pre-attacking. I think it's a good place to stop after this boss. Yeah, I'm team more of quick inputs. That is a bad shit team, like a dodge move. I can't really dodge that. Oh my god, yeah, swapping these are not going very quickly. Try to do that, but it didn't wanna work. I felt that I could beat this boss, but yeah. I am team quick jump, not not stop and then jump. So this is stage 1. Now available for purchase. Don't know what that means. Don't know what that means either. Can be okay. Okay, so if I exit out now, will it save? Who knows? So if I do... I want to see something, but we have 2 characters, right? So if I do this, arcade mode, single player normal, new game, oh! Can't continue! Wow, okay, so it will not save. Wow! Okay, there is... I'm gonna guess that... okay, we're gonna try this, dude. I'm gonna guess that if you use the... No, wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, no, wait, this is... Yeah? Is this stuff that you can buy? Or what? 10% start the game. Okay. You want to... Now, why would I... And I don't know, that's... Yeah, the gear system is not really speaking to me. So, stage 1, yeah, this sucks. So if I do return to title screen, I'm assuming this just... This clears my progress, pretty much. Would be fun to try... I would like to try to, like, exit out the game. To pretty much just to die. So I can see... I wanna see... Whoa, okay. If it saves, if the game saves or not. once you get into the groove, you definitely, you know, you can see the charm in it, but for sure. And in many ways, this is a game where being faster can be very beneficial to you. Like, going fast can definitely net you, can definitely be a good thing, so you don't stop and just... Taking it slow in games like this can often, many times, be worse actually than going a bit faster. But I do think it would be fun if I die and to see if I can save the game or not. Because that is definitely the biggest problem so far for me. Like, you need to be able to save. If the saving is not working, there's no really good reason to play here for me. Oh my goodness, just disappear. Do I have some healing? No. Don't have any HP, which means it's gonna be rough. Well, that's nice and all, but I think I'm gonna die here. Oh my god, that is quite a lucky feat. So I need to die, so I can... We're gonna die on the boss, so that's good. Because I need to see what the saving options are. Okay, I did not mean to first try this boss. That's what's happened. So I'm gonna die, I'm gonna exit out, and we're gonna see if the game saves here on stage 2. Because otherwise, yeah, that's a problem. But yeah, obviously, by playing more you get a lot better, but yeah, it's definitely is a very special thing there with the jumping and some of the animations that just freezes up before they happen. That might take some time to get used to. So what I did previously was that I did return to title screen. That is not really working, so we're gonna just... we're just gonna see what happens if we try to just run here till we die to see a little bit of the stage. Oh. Okay, here we're gonna die now, that's fine. There we go. And we're gonna choose exit to see if it saves. Game over. Exit. Exit. So we're gonna choose this. Exit. If it doesn't save, there's no point really to go for it here. Arcade mode. Stay normal. Wow. So now you can continue. So do not use return to the title screen. Then the game doesn't save. And it doesn't seem like you have many save slots, right? Yeah. So you only have one save slot also. That's not the best thing, but alright, yeah. Graphic, you know, nice. There we go, let's do this. Graphics are very nice. It is a very lightweight game to run. It has some, you know, most of the inputs and everything, they are very snappy. But again, you gotta be thinking about the jumping animation. So your character, when you press jump, your character immediately, like without any input delay that I can really tell as negative, character stops and does this jumping animation to start. And while that happens, you are vulnerable, right? Vulnerable. You can get attacked by an enemy, you can, you know, get projectiles, whatever. And it's gonna also maybe be that you have to like think that you need to maybe hold left or right a little bit different of amount of time to really time the jumps. But if you get used to that, you just have to be a little bit like a half a second or a second ahead of what you want to do. So if a boss is coming, you have to be, oh, this is gonna do this attack, now I'm jumping before the attack happens. You can't be like that. I prefer, shit, the boss is attacking, I'm jumping and avoiding that way. Then you're probably gonna be in a lot of trouble a lot of the times. You have to be just a smooch ahead. And even for some of the attacks and stuff, like if you, because when you do your, I think that felt like that in a way, your slash attack, right? Or even your hook attack, you're gonna have to wait for that finish before you move. So if you hit one, like if you want to hit the boss like 4 or 5 times, if you hit 6 times on the attack button, you might accidentally be stuck in an animation that you have to wait for before you can evade. So it has a little bit of I don't even know how to explain that, but there is a little bit like a cautionary tale for you to like be, what the hell, how many times do I want to attack? And games have had this. For attack, it's not a really big problem for me. Tunic had it. You had, if you mashed attack button 3 or 4 times, you will have to wait for 3 or 4 attacks to happen before you could dash. I can definitely get down with that. But it is a lot of that. And even some of the gears, they have this huge animation to them that you really need to prepare for. And I think that is the biggest vibe I've gotten from this game here, is just you're probably gonna need to try to be just a smooch ahead of the game, of the enemy attack, of the enemy patterns, of the enemy projectiles. And it's a different play style. It's not my favorite play style at all, especially not the jumping. And then combining with it, sometimes when I wanted to do like jump from a ledge there, they felt inconsistent. I don't know what it was there, that it sometimes happened and sometimes didn't happen. It could be a little bit of coyote time problem there for, you know, that I'm not used to. But obviously, like looking when I play through this first stage with the second character here, I kind of just breeze through it. I'm starting to build muscle memory. I'm starting to memorize and patterns, and that is gonna be a big thing here. Like learning patterns and not reacting to patterns in a way, because it's very difficult to be on your toes and dodge attacks. So it's definitely gonna be something that some people are just gonna absolutely don't enjoy at all. And I understand that. It's not that I don't enjoy it, I really don't prefer it. I want to have that, be able to quickly react. It's really what I enjoy. And so for me, that brings this game down a huge margin. You know, it's just personal preference here. If you like that more of thinking ahead and planning a little bit in that kind of thing, that might bring the game up for you. But for me, the one I like be more of the reacting thing here, quickly stuff. It brings the games down, and that is because it's personal preference. If this was the best choice or not for the games, I don't know, because I haven't played a classic or anything like that. So I don't know how true to the classic game it is. And then we have the second thing is with the gears. The gears are pretty interesting, right? But it's like even this first stage, it's a ton of gears. And I really think that is not working great. But this again is kind of ties into that. If you want to use gears, you need almost to plan ahead, because you hold down the gear button, you use the D-pad or maybe the left joystick, right? And then you cycle through your gears till you get to one you want. You can hot swap in and out one that you pre-selected, which is very snappy, very nice. But I think that this game, like having just having two gears and that you could in one way or another quickly swap between, would have been much more fun from my personal preference of play style. Having to like stop and then you cycle through, and you have so many, like how many? I think almost like 6 gears at one time. Trying to quickly cycle through that in an action game, it takes me out of the moment a lot here. And that is kind of like the thing with the jumping, right? Because I'm going there, I'm running, and then suddenly everything, I'm gonna jump over this enemy, and suddenly yes, the game just freezes up for half a second or something like that, right? And then I continue on when the jump starts, and it stops the flow for me. So, but like music are great, and the graphics are great. Inputs and everything, it works, but it's a different things to get used to. One of the biggest issues with this game might actually be the save thing. If you choose return to title by pausing the game, your save is 100% gone. If you use the thing, the game over screen where you die and choose exit, the game is saved. That is really, really scary. It's I could see this being a huge problem, depending on how long. Because let's say if I just played here through 3 stages or something, I spent 4 hours, and then I quickly just exit out with using the pause menu. Something comes up, all that progress could be gone. Because yeah, I don't know how the saving works, but really be on your toes about the saving system. Don't use return to title from the pause menu. Wait for the game over screen, and exit seems to be the best way. Unfortunately, there are also no demo available for this. I wanted to check it up quickly. Oh, let's see if I can just bring the Steam page up to see if there's something crucial missing. I think this is fairly priced. Yeah, there we go. It's just the $20 mark here. It was just around that $20 mark. It's yeah, if you like the game mechanic, you really, I think you're probably gonna be really happy with the price and everything you get for it. But this game, it really would have been beneficial having a demo, because it is, I feel it has quite a different style to moving and stuff like that. So you would have loved to be able to try that one out before having to shell out the money, right? And on Switch, I believe this game had a demo, but PC, no. And I don't think that's a good choice. It is mostly positive Steam reviews, and I can see that, I understand that. But I can also see the negative, right? About people mentioning the jump feels sluggish or something like that, because it is quite a different thing to have your character completely stop doing an animation before the jump happening. And a lot of the attack animations, a lot of, you know, your gear animations, they are very like stopping in your place, everything frees up, the action happens, and then you continue on. And this game just, to me, screams, I wanna just running slash crazy cyber shadow style and go ham. And you know, again, the second time of the stage 1, it gets much more closer, because I started to learn and get muscle memory. But yeah, it is definitely a different gameplay style to be prepared for. So try to prepare for it, read up on it and stuff like that. It definitely is a bit of a shame, because I think this, you know, is like, it's just not my type of game because of these changes. But if it was a little bit different, I would have probably just, you know, wanna dive into this really like crazy. But this might happen streaming on the Twitch channel, so you might wanna check that one. If you check that channel out, Hulk and Strong on Twitch, if you wanna maybe see me struggle somewhere in the future with trying this game and see how far I can get and how the mechanics grow on me. You can also check back to the channel if you don't want to miss me trying games and demos and stuff like that on this YouTube channel. And you can also leave a like, a comment if you want to do that. But if nothing else, thanks for watching, and bye for now, but have a great day.